His nomination comes as no surprise. There were reports during the campaign that Kennedy could play a role in Trump's administration if he endorsed the former president, who is, of course, now the president-elect.
If you like people that live a long time, it's the most important position. RFK Jr., Bobby. I just looked at the news reports. People like you, Bobby. Don't get too popular, Bobby. We want you to come up with things and ideas and what you've been talking about for a long time, and I think you're going to do some unbelievable things.
Kennedy's priorities include overhauling food production to ban pesticides and genetically modified organisms, cracking down on food chemicals, and re-examining vaccine approvals. Some public health officials have raised alarm about his views on vaccination, which are likely to be scrutinized during the confirmation process. President-elect Trump also picked former Georgia Congressman Doug Collins as Secretary of Veterans Affairs, his defense lawyer Todd Blanche as Deputy Attorney General, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum as Interior Secretary.
I won't tell you the name of his, the exact name. I think he's an incredible person. Might be something like Burgum. He's from North Dakota. He's going to be announced tomorrow for a very big position. He's going to head the Department of Interior, and he's going to be fantastic.
With a possibility that some of Trump's choices, like Matt Gaetz for Attorney General, might face roadblocks in the Senate, incoming Senate Majority Leader John Thune said this.
I think we have to have all the options on the table, and these nominees deserve their day in court. We are not going to allow the Democrats to thwart the will of the American people in giving President Trump the people that he wants in those positions to implement his agenda.
Trump has called for recess appointments to bypass Senate approval for his nominees. Carly and Todd.
Can we talk about Doug Collins for a moment? Had him on the show yesterday, played those cards really close to the vest.
Yeah, Maddie, can you believe that? We had him on the show. He said nothing about the VA, and now he's going to be leading it. We're so proud of him.
And even off air, we were talking about stake in fantasy football. No let-on. The VA secretary was in the works. No let-on.
It's a surprise to us all. Maddie, thank you so much.
You got it.
So incoming Senate GOP Conference Chair Tom Cotton will join Fox and Friends later this morning with more on the GOP agenda when Trump takes office. There is also this to a Fox News alert. Iran reportedly told the Biden administration last month that they were not trying to kill President-elect Trump. It reportedly came in an effort to cool tensions between Tehran and Washington. The DOJ last week outlined allegations that Iranian agents plotted to assassinate Trump before he was re-elected as president. And this comes as Elon Musk reportedly met with the Israeli ambassador on diffusing tensions in the Middle East. Argentine President Javier Milei is the first world leader to meet in person with President-elect Trump since his election victory last week. The two met shortly before Milei addressed the America First Policy Institute Gala at Mar-a-Lago last night.
First, I would like to begin by congratulating President-elect Donald Trump on his resounding victory. This has been the greatest political comeback in history, defying the entire political establishment, even at the risk of his own life.
Milei first gained notoriety when he was elected president last November after running a fiery anti-establishment campaign, and he was often compared to Trump. The two get along. The Daniel Penny manslaughter trial resumes this morning after jurors were shown the video of Penny being interrogated by police just hours after Jordan Neely's chokehold death. At the time, Penny didn't seem to know yet that Neely had died.
I'm not trying to, kill the guy. Right. I'm just trying to de-escalate the situation, right? And I'm not out here, trying to attack people. I just felt the need that this guy was saying that he's gonna kill people, that he's prepared to go to jail for life. I'm just trying to keep him from hurting anybody else. He's threatening people.
The Marine veteran faces 19 years in prison if convicted. He has pleaded not guilty.
Fight breaking out at an Israeli-France soccer match in Paris as Israeli fans return to Europe despite widespread anti-Israel attacks against fans in Amsterdam last week. Thousands of extra officers were assigned to this game. It only took about a minute for security to step in and break up the fight. Meantime, outside the stadium, anti-Israel protesters filled the streets to protest the match. The Israeli government is now warning its citizens against attending sporting events in Europe out of fear for their safety, and that is sad and unfortunate.
Yeah.
Western North Carolina is also getting hit with the most rain they've seen since Hurricane Helene, and families there say they still aren't getting the help they need.
Our next guest's grandson was rescued under several feet of rubble by their family dog, and now she says their FEMA money is in limbo and they're not getting any responses. More when we come back.